Hey, beautiful friends. It is time for some more math. And today we're doing session 5 in lesson 29 on page 683 in your math books. I have the first 3 up. It wants us to solve problems 1 through 6 today and really refine those skills. So the first one I have is 33 plus 27. Because it says 33 math books and 27 reading books. What is the total number of books? Your word clue, remember, is and. If I have and in there, 37 and, or 33 and 27, that means I'm adding. So I'm going to use all sorts of different strategies. The first one I'm going to start out with is the make 10 strategy of using the invisibility cloak, as well as base 10. So 33 plus 27. Remember, if you have 2 columns of dots of ones, you automatically know this first column is 5 because they only come in groups of 5. So now I'm going to see if I can make 10 out of my ones, and I can look at them and know 3 plus 7, those are friends of 10. So I'm going to take my invisibility cloak and I'm going to grab it and wrap up all of those ones. 7, 8, 9, 10. That turns into this beautiful stick of 10. So now I'm going to count all of my 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, plus 0 ones. So my answer is 60. There are 60 books total. Number 2, find 72 plus 22. This one I'm going to use the number bond. I'm going to break it apart. 70 and 2 makes 72. 20 plus 2 makes 22. So now I'm going to add up my 10s. 70 plus 20 equals 90. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 90 plus 4 equals 94. Number 3, 17 gold stars and 29 silver stars. How many stars in all? I don't know if some of you guys like this strategy, but I'm going to work with the box, putting a box around the 10. So if you put a box here and a box there, I'm boxing the 10s. It's just a visual way. It means it's a way that I can see easily with my eye of separating the 10s and the 1s. So then I'm going to underline my 1s and I'm going to add up my boxes. So 1 plus 2 is 3, which is really 30. 7 plus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So then if you know 30 plus 16, 3 plus 1 is 4, 6 plus 0 is 6, you could solve it like that. If you don't know what 30 plus 16 is, if you can't see that very easily, let's pull the 10 out and do 30 plus 10 is 40. 40 plus 6 is 46. The next page we're moving on is 684. And it's problem number 4. It says find 13 plus 65, and they give us the number bond. What was it, 14? Oh no, 13. And 65. So again, what you're doing is you're just separating them down, like, and there's that imaginary line. You're saying, okay, 13 is made up of 1 group of 10 and 3 ones. 65 is made up of 6 group of 10s and 5 ones. Now I'm going to add my 10s. 10 plus 60 is 70. 3 plus 5, those are my 1s, is 8. Then I add them both back in together. 70 plus 8 is 78. Number 2, this is one where we have to figure out like if they got it correct, if it's wrong, and you have to explain why. So 48 circles and 35 squares. And means we're adding. How many shapes in all? What is wrong? Explain. So what they did, the book did this: 4 10s, 8 1s, 3 4 8. Just making sure that maybe they didn't write it down. Maybe they wrote it down wrong. It's very possible. So you just have to check. So they said 4 8s, 4 10s, 8 1s, 3 10s, 5 1s. So we're going to add them all up. They said it's 7 10s and 13 1s equals 73. Uh-oh. Hopefully you can see right now what they did. Let's check their work. So 4 10s and 8 1s, 3 10s and 5 1s. 4 plus 3 is 7, that's right. 8 plus 5 is 13, that's right. So we're good up until there. 7 10s is really 70 plus 13. So 70 plus 10 is 80. 80 plus 3 is 83. So they didn't count this group of 10. That's what's wrong. They added 3 1s instead of 13 1s. They should have added 13 1s. They just did this 3. They did 70 plus 3. They forgot to include that group of 10s. Find 65 plus 18. 65 plus 18. So we're going to do 65 plus 18. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Again, I know my friends of 10. I know 8 plus 2 is 10, and I have more than 2. I have 5. So I'm going to use these 8, and I'm going to take 2 to make my invisibility cloak. Turns magically into this beautiful stick up 10. Then I count up all my 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now I have 7 instead of 6 because I added 1. Plus 1 more is 8 groups of 10, which is really, so I have 8 10s now. And I have, let's see, how many 1s? 1, 2, 3 1s. So 8 10s is really 80 plus 3 is 83. Pretty cool. Okay, another way I can do it is I can separate out the 10s and the 1s. I can use that number bond. It's also super fun. I like using this one too. So it would be 60 and 5. Sometimes I think you guys make it too hard and you're like, oh, what would 18 be? Don't overthink it. Look at what happens when I cover up that 0. I don't know if you can see. Here, I'll move it that way. There. I have 18, right? Same thing if I cover up this 0, I have 6, 65. So now I'm going to add up my 10s. 60 plus 10 is 70. 5 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 70 plus 13 is 83. I added 1 to the 7. And I added 0 and 3 and got 83. Again, if that is too hard for you, you can continue to break down these numbers to get those friendly numbers. So then you know it's 70 plus 10 plus 3. Well, 70 plus 10 is 80. 80 plus 3 is 83. So I just did it a few strategies that last time, but hopefully this is starting to make more sense the more that we've been going and you are ready to rock your math test. I know you can do it, and I'll see you on Monday for more math. Bye, friends.